Well, good morning, everyone. Going to see whether this microphone is going to work this time or not. May still be having issues. We'll have to wait and see how it plays out. All right, there we go. So, oh boy, Franny Dragonfly already said she can't hear me. Can you hear me, Alex?
I hear you just fine.
Okay, does this sound better, or does this sound better?
That sounds better.
Okay, so I don't know why this microphone. I went back to the old one, and I don't know why it's not. It's like multi-directional now. I have to have it on the side.
It looks fine, sir.
God,
No worries.
My
Hey,
goodness.
Sam.
Yes, sir.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sam. You badass motherfucker, we love you. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you. Oh my God.
You're welcome.
Buddy ears, nice.
I need everybody in the comments to tap the living bejesus out of this. Send Sam gifts. Show him some appreciation. Show him some love. Today is his day.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you. Oh my goodness, what an entry. What an entry. Well, let's see who I haven't heard from Dave. I don't think James will be here, but I haven't heard from Dave. So I don't know if he's going to join us or not. Well, let's see who's here this morning. We have Richard Pacentes over here on YouTube. Sue Bowen is here. Thank you for the happy birthday. Thank you, Richard, for the happy birthday. Richard's birthday's on the 15th of October, coming up. Happy early birthday.
Mine's on the 8th. Us Libras, we rule the world.
Exactly. In fact, I want to make sure. Oh, yep. Okay. I want to make sure I had it in my schedule. All right. Well, let's see who else we got here this morning.
Dave.
Oh, Dave's here. Good. Morning, Dave.
Morning, guys.
I'm glad you made it, brother.
Sam.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So we're just getting going here. My microphone is having issues again, but I think we're going to make it work. Let's see who's here. Franny Dragonfly is here. Tanya, love it. Did you guys see my text? I got a text from President Trump this morning. Through the, I'm sure everybody on their birthday gets it, but just made my day. Wonderful. Let's see here. Tanya Mooncyber's here. Kevin Kiesler, Rick Sr., Laffy Rocks. Good morning. Charlie is here. Marianne Thompson, 447. Wendy, Mary Lise Brown. Let's see here. Jason Coons is here. Teresa. Thank you all for the birthday wishes. Sassy Minnesota girl. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Christy B78. Thank you for the birthday wishes. PJ Party Peggy. Thank you. Boogie B is here. And TJ's here. Hey, TJ. Chris Romano. Good morning, Chris. Matt Frost is here as well. Andrea Lynn, 81. Martini Time. Benji, 1959 is here. Joy, Towie Bixby. Charlie, holy cannoli. Everybody's moving in. Vicky Veronic is here. Mama Bear, thank you for the birthday wishes. Jason Coons, thank you as well. Lori Christine, oh my gosh. Traveler, good morning, Traveler. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Teresa said, happy Trump-tastic birthday, Sam. I love that. Thank you. Lee, good morning. All right here. Boy, I can't keep Scratch 65. Andy Franks. Nut is here. Oh, my goodness. Oh, D said, happy anniversary on the day of your birth. Oh, happy anniversary.
What? Level 62?
63.
Level 63. Congratulations, sir. How many people do not make that level, right?
Amen. Grateful to be here. AJMCSJ, and of course, the one, the only, Lisa Maria. Good morning, Lisa. Donna Fox, good morning. Hey, Tina Kelly's here over on YouTube. Good morning, Tina. All right, so let's see here. Can you guys hear me okay? Is that
You
microphone
sound
working?
great, Sam. Quit worrying about it, brother.
All right, it's got me all torqued because it's torqued to the right or the left. Oh, well. All right, so Alex, are you ready for some indices this morning?
Brother, I was born ready.
I know you were.
Good morning, everybody, on this wonderful, wonderful 9/30/2025. And what a September it has been. Whoa. So, looking at indices, just so everybody knows, it's a wild ride today. Looks like all of the markets are down, not by much, but you're looking at the S&P 500, 6,655. That's down 5 points. Dow sitting at 46,210. That's down 106 points. And the NASDAQ at 22,566. That is down 24 points. Meanwhile, overnight, gold reached $3,898, currently sitting at $3,864. Wow, and wow. Silver has pulled back a little bit by 66 cents. We're sitting at $46.58 off of our $47 high yesterday. Looking at the crypto market, stakes are safe, and that's okay because we know. So Bitcoin is holding steady, down 0.5% at 113,135. Ethereum down 1% to 4,121. XRP down 2% to $2.83. Solana down 2% at $206. Cardano down 2% at 78 cents. Stellar Lumens down 3% at 36 cents. HBAR Hedera down 2.8% to 21 cents. And looking at today's deltas, interesting photo here from September 30th, 2020. And it has a picture of James Comey's daughter, who incidentally is the one who inspected the missing Epstein footage. That's kind of weird because isn't that back in the narrative 5 years later? Also, September 30th. 2018, Red October. Stay tuned and watch. And given everything that we've seen going on, kind of crazy. R, Red October. D, Justice. K, confirmation. D class, goodbye, Mr. Rosenstein. Payment in full.
Well, I got to say, if you talk about a setup for a Red October, I think if we could ever say there has been one, it's now. And it sure looks like it's coming that way. Dave, you have a report today, or were you able to do one? Cool.
We can't hear you, Dave. You're muted. Dag nabbit.
Unless you want to hear all my beeping, I have to mute.
That's okay.
Like that.
hey, beep away, brother. We don't care.
We're just glad you're here, brother.
Today, corn is down 2 to 3 across the board. Soybeans are down 6 to 8, and wheat is down 3 across the board. For your cattle, feeder cattle are up 0.7%, and hogs are down 0.8%. I know the USDA is concerned about the government shutdown. I know some of the workers are still going to be going in to process some paperwork and stuff for the farmers. So it sounds like everything's a go ahead for a government shutdown. So that's quite a birthday present you got coming, Sam.
Exactly. In fact, I want to talk a little bit about that before we jump into the story. So apparently the Democrats are saying that they want, I think it's $1 trillion or $1.5 trillion so they can continue to fund illegal aliens. They are threatening to shut down the government. And my opinion is shut it down. If that happens, President Trump can essentially cancel a whole bunch of money that was supposed to be going out. So it's my opinion that we should shut it down. They have threatened this so many times over and over again. I would love to see. In fact, let's do a survey. If you think that they're going to shut down the government today at midnight, put a 1 in the chat. If you don't think they're going to shut it down, put it to. One, they're going to shut it down. Two, they're not going to. Jason.
Sam, do you remember during the Obama era when they shut down the government, he went out and put fences around the open air national monuments and stuff in D.C.?
Oh, he did. I don't remember that. Wow.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Wow.
Like the Vietnam War Memorial. It's all open. He put fences up.
Wow. Wow. Well, let's see what everybody thinks. So Benji 1959 said 1. Kathy Jackson, yes, they're going to shut it down. Jason Coons, 1. Marianne Thompson, 1. John Langlow, 1. Method to Madness, 1. Cindy Lou, 1. DC, 1. Towie Bixby, 1. Sherry Lynn, 2. Chris Romano, 2. D1. PJ Party with a whole bunch of 1s. Tanya Moonsheimer with a 1. Let's see. C. Waldrop, Gen X, 1. Traveling Man, 1. Jess the Mess. Hey, Jess. 2, but should be shut down. May Lynn, YO1, 1. Teresa, 2. Andrew Lynn, 1. Laffy Rocks, 1. Rick Sr., 2. Jason Coons, 1. Joy, 1. Alda, 1. Holy smokes. The majority of what everybody seems to be thinking is the shutdown. Now, Martini Time, 1. Wendy, 1. Donna Fox, 1. Mama Bear, 1. Dawn the Third G, 1. Ooh, nice pirate hat. Thank you. That kind of fits me. Franny Dragonfly, a whole bunch of 1s. Kevin Keister said 1. I hope. Yeah, well, we're going to have to wait and see what happens. Alex, what do you think? Do you think it's going to happen or not?
I think it's your birthday and you get whatever you want. What do you think, Sam?
I think it's going to shut down. I don't see how they're going to come up with $1.5 trillion. I just don't see it.
Shipwreck, I love her. Well, it's the Democrats going to shut it down. Well, it's the Republicans going to shut it down. Well, the Democrats are shutting it down. Well, how many times have we seen this before? Like this is getting old. We elected you people to do a job. So get your ass in there and get the job done. And if you don't, shut it down. And those that don't get it done, get them the hell out. Done.
100%. 100% I agree. Dave, what are your thoughts? 1 or 2?
I'm hoping for a shutdown. No doubt about that. But it's one of those deals. Maybe we shut it down and start, like you said, cut more of the fat, eliminate more of the issues. And like I always said, if the government isn't working, they ain't screwing anything up. So that's a positive.
Well, and that's the thing. I don't understand. I'm not sure what the law is, but essentially if they do shut down, President Trump has the ability to go in and, I don't know if it's delete or pause or cancel money that was supposed to go out. Now, I mean, I don't see them doing much of anything anyway. So if half the government was gone, I don't see any repercussions for that, especially now that so many of them oh, nice birthday cake. Thank you. Especially since so many of them are worthless anyway. So, I mean, I just don't see it all down. Texas Mimi said, shut it all down. Yeah, wouldn't that be great? Lee said, Trump will hold his ground, let it shut down, and then they get rid of the useless employees. Boy, exactly. Hey, Not a Guru's here. Haven't seen you in a while. Yes, it is my birthday. Thank you for the birthday wishes. AJ over on YouTube said, I live in D.C. Shut it down. We do not need to be giving all of our money to everyone but us. 100% I agree. Doug Rice over on YouTube, shut it down. Richard Presente said, I do hope they shut that thing down and something good comes out of it. Well, I think it sure looks that way to me. I mean, I can't imagine. They're talking, was it $1 trillion or $1.5 trillion, Alex?
I think it was 1.5.
That's right.
Don't hold me on that.
Yeah, I'm not positive either, but that's a lot of flipping money.
Billions, trillions. It's pocket change.
Isn't that the truth nowadays?
So ridiculous.
It's like ridiculous. The money, the numbers are just they're adding zeros.
What do you mean hyperinflation?
Yeah, exactly. Keep it simple. Say, oh, nice bear. Thank you, Melissa. Oh, Melissa's here. Hey, Melissa, haven't seen you forever. I know that you had sent me a message saying that you work in the mornings, but glad you made it on my birthday. What a special birthday present. Glad you're here. Sherry, happy birthday from East Tennessee. Thank you, Sherry. Fonda's here as well. Oh, another birthday cake. How cute. Oh, it's going to be Squirrel Central today, you guys. Just be prepared. It's just shaping up that way already. Russell Webster over on YouTube said, both sides are corrupt and don't give two shits about Americans. That's very true. Now, I have always been of the mind of Republicans and Democrats historically are the same coin, just two different sides of the same coin. Now, that's all changed since President Trump has gotten involved. And I think that we're moving in the right direction. But you're right, Russell. It's historically has been two sides of the same coin. What do you think, Alex?
Democrats and Republicans.
Exactly. Oh, another birthday cake. How cute. Dave, what do you think?
You guys keep hitting him with the gifts. He deserves it.
We're fighting a deep state. We're not fighting a Democratic or Republican side. It's a deep state.
100%.
That's what it's all about.
100% I agree. Oh my God. Another birthday cake. How cute. Hey, Tracy Fagan's here. Happy birthday, Sam. Love from Ireland. Thank you, Tracy. Kissy Bandit and Lipstick is here. Kissing Bandit and Lipstick, excuse me. You can't handle the truth. Happy birthday from the great state of Texas. Dana Mackey's here. Hey, Dana, thank you for the birthday wishes. Oh, man, look at this. Raphael is here as well. Oh, my goodness. You guys are great. Let's see. Layson Steele. I said hello to Layson Steele. Jack Miller, thank you for the birthday wishes. Penny, thank you. Martin's WB. Good morning, Martin. Brian said he's on the other side, Alex. When you were pointing to me. That's classic. Leave it to Brian. It's either squirrels or corrections. Love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, my gosh. All right, let's see here. Hey, Hits just made it. Hey, Hitesh, glad you made it. Ranchman from Northern California is here. Good morning, Ranchman. All right, so let's see here. Let's jump into some stories. First up, this one's really interesting. And the left, specifically the entertainment people, friends of mine out here in California, losing their you-know-what over this. Trump to impose a 100% tariff on any and all movies made outside of the U.S. in a bid to reclaim Hollywood, which was stolen by foreign countries. I love it. I mean, he just knows where to hit it and how to hit it. Alex, what do you think?
Out of the park. How long and how was what was it? 2 days ago? He posted a picture of De Niro and was like, do you guys still watch his movies or something like that? You remember? Yeah, Dave shaking his head. It was just a couple days ago. So, the narrative doesn't fit reality. The majority, I think, has found its voice, and we will remain silent no more.
Right, 100%. I agree. 100%. Dave.
Well, this is kind of your cup of tea, Sam. It's in your back 40 acres there. What's your opinion on it?
Well, so there are friends of mine that are, as I said, in the entertainment industry. I have some experience in the entertainment industry. I've been in movies. I've been in commercials. I've done some acting. And I've also been on the producing side of it. I've produced a music video. I have been in negotiations over the years with getting major films produced. And it always boils down to the money. You know, who's going to get the money? Who can get the money? You can have some of the best actors or actresses attached to a movie. That basically means that, let's say, John Travolta. He's currently attached to a movie that I'm familiar with, or the potential for a movie. And, you know, he used to be a big box office draw. He used to be, oh, shit, if John Travolta's in there, here's the money. How much do you want? Well, all of that has changed in the recent past. And when I say the recent past, the last few years, because so much foreign money has come into the market. And what used to be is they were just passing out money. You'd have these billionaires that just wanted to be part of the movie industry. So they would just throw money at it so they could be involved. They could be a producer. They get to hang out with the actors and actresses and all that. Well, now you have China's put a lot of money in. Believe it or not, the United Arab Emirates. In fact, UAE actually has a specific ambassador for Hollywood that distributes the money. And when you're talking 20-30 million dollars, they don't even look at deals like that. They're looking at 100 million, 200 million, 300 million, because they want to do what's called a slate. So a slate of movies and or projects could be 3 or 4 movies. It can be 4 or 5 TV shows. It could be documentaries, and they call it a slate. Well, those slates have been drying up, and and this is my personal opinion. People don't want to watch woke movies. People do not want to watch, trans movies. They don't want the family values attacked like it's been going on in Hollywood. And all of that now is in flux. So what's happened in the recent past is the money has dried up. It's much more difficult to get good films made because I personally think the Academy Awards and all the others a bunch of crap because they're not, they don't have the pulse of the American people. The American people want to see good American wholesome values, good storylines. And I think that's the direction we're going now. How it's going to wind up for President Trump to do this 100% tariff, I love it because China and all these other countries that have been funding it. I mean, they're going to figure out ways around it ultimately. But Alex, what do you think?
I think it's about time we make Forrest Gump great again.
Exactly.
Well, it's just like anything else. It's shoved down your throat. Commercials and TV shows and movies, like that's their main thing is to push it, make it make it average, make it normal.
Here's the disgusting part of it. It's not the movies that you and I watch. It's the movies that our kids are watching.
And
or,
it's my
or not watching in my household anyway.
Right. And it's my opinion that 80%, 70-80% of Americans want American values. 70-80% of Americans are conservative. And they're not going to go out and I sure as hell ain't going to go to a movie where Cinderella is a guy dressed up as a girl or whatever the hell they're doing now. It doesn't even interest me. And I think 70-80% of the population feels the same way.
Yeah, it's too bad James isn't here. He said he's played a few leading roles in some movies, so he'd have a really good points on this. So
right,
he's not going to be leading role in the XRP movie. I'm just putting that out there now.
Yeah, and see, look at not everybody, but the majority of people in the chat are agreeing. So let's do another survey. Are you going to go to the movies if it's not American? Well, I shouldn't say American. If it's not family values, if it's not a wholesome, and I'm not talking about blood and guts. I mean, that's part of the movie industry. But if it's a woke movie, are you going to go see it? Number 1 is yes. Number 2 is no. If it's woke, is it 1 is yes, 2 is no? Look at this. Everybody's already saying opulent life. Nope. Shari, nope. Martin's WB, no sir. Glenn, no sir. Okay, look at this. Jeez. Everybody's chiming in today. Martin's WB 2. Mama Bear 2. Cindy Hayden 2. Just the Mess from Tex 2. King's Girl, a whole bunch of 2s. Glenn 2. Jackson Miller 2. Donna Fox 2. Jessica 2. User 1, of course. Joy 2. John Gray, a whole bunch of 2s. Melissa, nope. PJ Party with a whole bunch of 2s. Look at this. I think there's one number 1 in the entire. It's everybody saying no. Now you get a clearer picture as to what's going on in Hollywood. They're trying to push
Let me give you just a little clearer picture. There's 3,144 counties in this country. In the last election, 2,497 of them were red. So what percentage of 3,144 is 2,497? 79.99%.
There you go. I mean,
that's not a mandate. That's not a mandate. I don't know what is, brother.
Exactly. AJ over on YouTube said, I'm sick of woke. AJ, again, said number 2. Richard Pacenti on YouTube said, "I will not go to a movie that is woke. I don't want to hear woke. I don't want to know, but I want my rainbow back." Exactly. Isn't that the truth? How does it go from God's promise of never flooding the earth again to chicks with you know what?
Is that intentional?
Of course it is. I mean, I think it is. Oh boy, that's just too funny.
And so I'm clear. I don't speak for everybody on the panel. Like growing up, two of my mom's best friends were a lesbian couple, Vanessa and Dina, and great people, fantastic people. I have friends on all sides of it, and it is an adult thing. What you do in your bedroom as an adult, I could give two shits. I don't care. But when it becomes this in your face, I'm going to scream it from the loudest mountaintop and you have to scream it with me. I don't have to scream it with you. You don't have to scream it with me. We don't have to scream at all. Right?
100%, I agree, Alex. That's the divisiveness of it. They have militarized both the trans movement. It used to be the gay movement. They militarized it. You're going to believe this or else. Now it's the trans movement. And I have no problem with people who are homosexual. I have no problem with people that are trans. But you have your beliefs. I have my beliefs. And let's move forward without causing division. And I just don't think that's the plan. The plan is divide and conquer, and it always has been. Whether it was in the beginning men and women, then it was gay and straight, now it's trans and non-trans, black and white. I mean, it's the same playbook over and over and over again. Dave, any comment?
No, I agree with that wholeheartedly. It's lots of people, lots of good people on both sides, and it's brought into the narrative to divide us all across the board. So it needs to stop.
Right. Russell Webster over on YouTube said, "This country going Israel first is just as bad as woke, in my opinion." Well, there's a lot to be said about that, Russell. We are seeing now.
Marsky said they hijacked the LBGT community. When I was younger, it was liberty, beer, pew-pews, and tatas.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and Russell, back to your point, you're seeing some significant things happening. President Trump coming out and, well, we'll get to that in a minute, but I'm not gonna go on to it right now. Let's move on. So this is a very good one. This one's very interesting. Apparently, the U.S. Treasury now has over $1 trillion in gold. Okay. Does that mean that it's valued at the $40 an ounce value? Does that mean that they have independently valued it based on today's amount? What do you think, Alex?
I don't think they've revalued yet. I think that's at the $42.
Wow. If that's true, then that would be 10 times that amount, right? So that would be $10 trillion almost.
Alex,
Well, it would be more. It would be more than 10, Sam.
Oh,
You're
no,
going
that's right. 40.
That'd
Yeah,
be 100 times.
100 times. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely.
And ladies and gentlemen, what is today? It's the end of the fiscal year for the federal government and all according agencies. So we'll knock on wood. We're hoping for the best. I think that October is probably going to bring this subject back up a couple of times for us.
Well, and you're right. Now that you corrected me on that, Alex, $40 an ounce going up to almost 4,000, it would be $100 trillion. All of a sudden now, what's the debt? 37 trillion. We'd have a net of what, 63 trillion?
Say it again, brother. Say it again, brother.
Well, again,
Sovereign Wealth Fund? Sovereign Wealth Fund? A
Exactly.
restructure of particular agencies to no longer take but to deliver payments?
100%. 100% I agree. Wow. You're right. It'd be $100 trillion. If it is $1 trillion being hoarded by the Treasury right now at $40 an ounce, we're almost at $4,000 an ounce. That's 100 times more. That's $100 trillion. And President Trump keeps talking about, oh, we're just going to use a little crypto and pay it. Is that going to be part of this whole thing?
Putting out videos of how impressed everyone is with the high quality gold that's being hung on the walls inside of the White House.
Yes.
There are messages and signals everywhere.
Why would he talk about that? Like, you know what I mean?
100%.
That's why I sent that to you guys too. You probably already seen it, but I'm like, wow, this is exactly my response.
Exactly. I don't know what to make of it at this time, you guys. In fact, let's do another survey. I'm in a survey mood today. So
he's going to survey the crap out of us today.
So if you think that let's see, how could we phrase this? If you think the $1 trillion represents at $40 an ounce, put a 1. If you think the $1 trillion represents what it's at, almost $4,000 an ounce now, put a 2. 1, it's on the $40 an ounce. 2, it's in the 4,000 range.
And Alex, can you do the math on that? Kind of see if the numbers are correct, like, 6.7 million ton or whatever we got.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea, Dave. Ben said 1. Andy Franks 1. Real Alex, a whole bunch of 1s. Melissa 1. Dana Mackey 1. Lenny Spence 1. Kevin Kiesler 1. Franny Dragonfly 1. Marianne Thompson 1. Just the Mess from Tex 1. Cindy Lou 2. Tim Shaw 707. Towie Bixby 2. Wow, Melissa with a whole bunch of 1s. Layson Steele 1. Joy 2. Patricia 1. Donna Fox 1. Rick Sr. 2. Kingsgirl 1974. Hey, Kingsgirl 1. Mareski Patriot 2. Mr. Smith 1. Lee 2. John Langlow 2. Tracy Fagan 1. Wow, it's pretty mixed, you guys. Interesting. Brian says 1. Interesting. Dave Tooth there, I said 1.2. Of course, there's always got to be 1 in the crowd.
Okay. So 1 metric ton equals 32,000 troy ounces. If we have 8,133.46 metric tons, that equals, let's see, 261 million, we'll call it 500,000 troy ounces. Calculate that out. That's currently $10 billion. So we have, let's see, hundreds of thousands, millions. So 1, 2, 3, that's billion. So 10 billion at $42 an ounce. So if we did the same amount, what is 133.46 metric tons worth at $4,000 per ounce.
You know what, Alice? You should put it. I got a lot of responses about the AI we did the other day. Why don't you feed it into AI right now?
Well, because I'm on my phone, I can't.
Oh, okay.
So convert 1 metric ton, again, 32,000 troy ounces. Calculate the total value of 261 million troy ounces at $4,000 per ounce. Oh gosh. Okay, 1,045,955,182, 1. So 1.46 trillion at 4,000 per troy ounce.
So maybe if
we have 8,133 metric tons.
So Brian, Rick Sr. said a shit ton. Brian said a lot. Exactly. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know what to make of it. Is it $1 trillion based on current market value? Is it $1 trillion based at $40 an ounce? Who knows? And I think that's part of the whole mystery around it. They don't really want us to know yet, or else they would make it clear.
Yeah. When are we going to Fort Knox?
Yeah, exactly. That sure went out of the narrative.
So based off of that last calculation, Sam, that would mean that the headline is valuing it at the 4,000 per troy ounce.
Huh.
It's 1 trillion, 1.046 trillion. So maybe that is the announcement. Hey, we're going to revalue. Maybe that's the the wink wink, right?
Mm,
But
could be.
but what happens when it goes to what it should be valued at based off of the inflation against the dollar losing 97% of its purchasing power?
Which would be like
Personally, I
$20,000,
believe
$30,000 an ounce, right?
exactly. So if we do the same calculation again, what if that 8,133 metric tons is worth 30,000 per ounce? Okay, now we're getting into the big numbers. So then you're looking at $7.8 trillion.
Not the 100 trillion I was hoping for.
Well,
who knows?
Billions, trillions, it's all pocket change.
Exactly. Hey, Jeffrey's here. Hey, Jeff. Let's see. Hokey Gigi just showed up. Hi, Hokey. Helpful Honey is here. The Maga Queen as well. Welcome in, everybody. Oh, shoot. Sponsors. Oh, thank you, D. I just saw that. All right. So let's do some sponsorship announcements. First up, MyPillow, Mike Lindell. Go to mystore.com, go to mypillow.com, use the discount code SAM. Not only do you benefit Mike, you benefit this channel and, of course, America in general. Secondly, we have Neil Naturopathic. Dr. Neil's been a personal friend of mine for many years. He's developed hair care products that are chemical and toxin free. They destroy dandruff and they increase your hair growth. So go to neilnaturopathic.com, use the discount code SAM20, that's SAM20, and you'll get 20% off of your entire order. And then lastly, Dr. Peter Glidden. Doc is a stalwart when it comes to health and wellness. Go to my website, click on his button, enter the code SAM, and you'll get a 30% discount on his already reduced membership fees. Everybody should have a membership to Dr. Glidden's website. You can ask him any question you could think of when it comes to health and wellness, and you'll get an answer, an accurate answer. Alex, what about cybersecurity?
Cybersecurityrisktooltech.com, cybersecurity risk management and compliance. Let us help you with your roadmap to secure your environment, train your staff, and lower your cybersecurity footprint, which you can then take to your insurance company and say, hey, lower my rates, risktooltech.com.
Thank you, Alex. So Benji 1959 said, he who has the gold makes the rules. You know, I used to believe that, but I think that limits us. And the reason I say that is I believe from a quantum physics perspective, our thoughts mean more than just our thoughts. They have the ability to influence reality. And I don't believe that we have to have the gold in order to make the rules. I think that we make the rules in our own mind, and that influences reality. Now, I know I'm getting a little woo-woo here, but I think it's important that I specify that, because I think, especially in the times we're living in, our mental state is super, super important. And in a way to increase and sharpen our mental state is through meditation. In fact, Alex, will you show everybody your book? I would encourage everyone to get this book that Alex wrote.
I can't. My green screen's broke. All right, hold on.
Oh, okay. Your green
I don't know what the
screen
hell's
broke?
going on. Yeah, freaking TikTok is all.
Well,
TikTok.
apparently, Benji 1959 messaged me this morning saying that TikTok did an update last night.
Of course they did.
Yeah.
I think it's operator. I think that green screen problem is operator error.
Hey,
Hey, as long as it's not me, Dave.
I'll show you operator, mister. Here, I'll just do that. The link is in my bio, everybody. If you click on my name, it's on Amazon. The Easy Road to a Peaceful Mind. It's a guide to help you learn how to meditate if you haven't before. There's Hillary. Look at you hooking up the squirrels. It's on Amazon.com. If you just do a search on Amazon for Alex Ramer, Ramer, it'll pop right up.
Excellent.
Thanks, Sam.
Yeah, of course. I wouldn't recommend it if I didn't 100% believe in it. Charlie, thank you for the magic rhythm. That was sweet. So Brian said, what the heck is woo-woo? All right, so metaphysics, quantum technology, quantum consciousness, quantum mechanics. It's just not in the mainstream vernacular, so I call it woo woo. That's all I meant by it. All right, well, let's see. Let's move on here. Oh boy, let's see. Okay, so this is a series of stories here. France and Sweden sent anti-drone units to Denmark to secure the EU summit. Then Denmark's Defense Department urgently called up soldiers from the reserve. And then immediately after that, President Putin ordered the biggest autumn army call up since 2016. Are we seeing something heat up here? Alex, what do you think?
I think that there is a whole lot of posturing around the world, and I have to ask, why? Why are we all posturing? Why are we, as Sam says, saber rattling? I don't know if everybody watched Mr. Hegseth and Mr. 45, 46, and 47 this morning.
Oh, I know. Jeez Louise. I'm going to talk about that tomorrow. But Alex, tell everybody what President Trump said this morning.
Well, I mean,
and not in code. Just came out and said it.
Well, I clipped it and I sent it to you guys for a reason. He's talking to all of the generals, and he legitimately says, I'm 45, 46, and 47. He goes, and then he followed that up by, though I really don't want to take any credit for 46. The reality versus the facade that has been put up, I think, to reach the magic 79.99% of the counties that are now on board with the mandate. The saber rattling and the theater that we're watching, I don't think it's for us in particular. I think it is going to be for the grand finale. I'm hoping and praying that it does not involve any catastrophic loss. So we'll just remain vigilant, pay attention,
right.
Discernment, critical thinking, and let's all just be here for each other as we get our popcorn ready.
Exactly. So Benji 1959 said he was commander in chief. I agree with you, Ben. Scotty Too Hot, he said 45-47. Brian, 45-47, the dash means a lot. Absolutely. And for him to come out point blank and say that today at the meeting of the Department of War, holy cannoli, he's not playing around. He is not playing around. And then yesterday, now, was this connected or was it not? I don't. Oh, Dave, any thoughts on that? Sorry.
I was just laughing. I had a buddy call me. He goes, "What a waste of taxpayers' money. All he's doing is a speech." I go, "You really think they're going to tell you what they're talking about?"
Exactly.
He goes, "You didn't." It made him upset. He's a little upset at me right now, but he'll understand.
He'll get over it. Exactly. Well, and then yesterday, hey, James is here. He's in the chat. Oh, James, we miss you. I thought for sure you'd at least make an appearance on my birthday, but apparently not. Anyway, just so everybody knows, James is out in the field. Oh, is he coming on? Let's see. James, you there?
Yeah, I'm coming.
All right, great. So James is out doing his harvest. So he hasn't been with us the last few days, which is completely understandable. Vicky Josie, thank you for the birthday wish. Crystal Zeski, thank you for the birthday wish. You're so sweet. Patriot Pamela Larson said, continuity of government. Exactly. Continuity of government, devolution, whatever you want to call it, or a mixture of the two. That's exactly what's going on. James, you going to make it or no?
Yeah, I'm making it.
Okay. Hey, Special K, thank you for the birthday
it,
wish.
Right.
Free to be.
He's making that steak.
Yeah, exactly. Kim55, thank you so much. Lovely's mom said it's both. Yeah, I agree. It's a combination of both continuity of government and devolution. 100% I agree. All right, well.
You need a good IT guy over there, James.
I don't know, man. He's got he bought a new. Hey, Gen X Holtz is here.
This-
Hey, James.
This IT guy will work for steak.
Yeah, exactly. How's it going, James?
Oh, we're just finishing up another couple quarters of soybeans, getting ready to migrate back to the home farm and continue on. We got a long ways to go.
Hey,
Oh,
I
I'm sure.
need a military perspective on the events of this morning.
Which one?
Hegseth and Trump.
Well, I like the 46 or 45, 46, 47. You know that if I don't have the proper hat on, but when it says 45-47, 46 goes in the middle.
Exactly. You know, Doug Rice said over on YouTube, not very smart to have all our generals in one spot at the same time. This is something I just had a conversation with Ben about this morning. He said the same thing. How smart is that? Well, I think that's a flex on President Trump's part. Just like with the Charlie Kirk Memorial, the entire cabinet was there. What does that tell you? That they're being haphazard and loosey goosey? No, it's telling you that the Patriots are in control and they're not concerned at all about anything happening because we are in control. And I think the same thing can be said about what happened today.
I won't say about the two.
Oh, so what do you think about that, James?
You know, one of the things that I'm surprised Alex hasn't pulled up so far is the military airborne fighter jets over Virginia or around Virginia. That's probably the highest protected area in the country today.
In the world.
Yeah, but they want you to believe that some plane ridden by a couple of towel heads plowed into it. I don't think so.
You know, they say they might be in Quantico. They could be at Fort Eustis. Nobody, we don't know that.
We don't know exactly.
Well, and locally here, guys, last night there were 6 drones flying in a nearby town, flying over top.
Oh, really?
That's
Here in
funny
Iowa.
that you say that because I was talking to a dear friend of mine that's up by Kansas City yesterday, and she said, "Have you seen any weird aircraft? You know, this, that, the other?" Because her husband, Doug, like it doesn't matter what aircraft's up. He's like, "Oh, that's a blah blah blah," or "That's a blah blah blah." And they have a swimming pool in the backyard. They're still enjoying these nice 85, 86 degree days. And they looked up and he's like, "I don't know what the hell that is." Drones.
Wow.
So, you mean there's more going on than what the average citizen knows? No.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of people in the chat are agreeing that the Patriots are in full control. Lisa Maria said it's telling the world the adults are finally in control again. 100% I agree, Lisa. Any other comments on that, James?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. And then yesterday, now whether this is not, I don't know. But, user said, I see drones in every night in Pennsylvania. Huh. Interesting. You don't need to hope, Melissa. It's happening.
Okay, so right now, currently leaving Greensville, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 helicopters. You're not going to see fighter jets. They're not going to show us that. But there is a very large concentration of helicopters leaving out of, Greenville. Where is that? And there's more on the ground. I think that's Trump's helicopter. Marine One.
Wow.
But he's already back in Washington because we just saw him announce the Pfizer drug prices. So, look, there's not anybody going to sneak in and do anything nefarious at the Kirk Memorial or at I don't think people really understand how much of a distance there is between our military and the second best in the world. Like the gap is astronomical. They can meet anytime, anywhere, and not have to worry about it.
Right.
Evidence bears that out. We're watching it happen.
Right. And there's so much happening. So I remember I lived in Dana Point during Desert Storm. And I owned a health club that was right on the cliff in Dana Point Harbor overlooking the ocean. And I remember for about 2 months prior to Desert Storm kicking off, when it was a clear day, we could see the warships leaving San Diego and going north, right? So there are things to look for when something significant's about to happen. Now, President Trump just said yesterday or this morning that he's put a couple of submarines off of the coast of Russia that are nuclear armed. What does that mean? Well, I think it's all kayfabe, but the fact that he's coming out and saying that to the general public is significant.
Yeah. Sam, have you ever been to Point Loma down there
Yes.
to look down over top that? So I got a buddy that lives on Point Loma, and we could look down out of the cemetery down on top of the subs and stuff like that. Really cool view.
Right, exactly. And the other thing too is looking out over the Pacific Ocean, the warships coming from San Diego going north back at Desert Storm. Another thing that I look for is when I drive down to Orange County or to South Orange County, Camp Pendleton is there, and during that time, you guys, it was lit 24 hours a day with the Marines doing maneuvers off of Camp Pendleton. There's little things that you look for like that. I don't see any of that happening at this point, which tells me that we are in control and that there's nothing to worry about. James, any last comment on that?
Yeah. We're always in control, Sam.
100%. 100% I agree. I don't know what they were trying to signal today with this meeting. I'm still trying to make heads or tails out of that. Can you guys?
I sent you the letter on that. I still believe that's true. Dave and I talked about that yesterday and this morning.
Mhm.
I believe that when we put two flags in the ground, a service member handed the old flag of the old republic, and Melania took the step in front of the king to protect her king. All this fits in place, Sam.
Oh, I agree with you 100%. I think it has all been done years ago. I don't think it's current, but I think the optical rollout is happening now. And I would, again, we'll have to see how they play it because the script writers at Central Casting that President Trump talked about again this morning have it completely under control. Brian said, "Yes, sir, James, 100%." I agree, 100%. All right, well, let's. And yesterday, so in Afghanistan, the entire internet went out in Afghanistan, and weren't we what's that? What is that?
Oh,
James?
this is not an energy drink anymore.
Hold it close to your chest.
Oh, what is that?
It's a big Yeti cooler.
Oh, what do you got in there?
Ice water.
Nice, good man. James, look out, dude. James is on top of it lately. Incredible. Good job, James.
A trip to Iowa made him a change man.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So yesterday, as I said, the internet went out in Afghanistan. What was the name of that air base that President Trump said we're going to get back?
Oh, yeah.
Bagram?
Right? Exactly. And that's in Afghanistan. I mean, is it all connected? I don't know, but it sure seems very interesting to me. What do you think, James?
Well, the Taliban doesn't want us to have it, but we're going to take it.
What if the Taliban made an agreement with President Trump prior to pulling out of Afghanistan, and President Trump gave them the arms they needed to be able to get the deep state out of Afghanistan without us having to be involved?
Well, anything that had props or whirly, helicopter blades, they crashed them all anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Exactly. Alex?
You mean there was a deal done behind the scenes?
Exactly.
You mean the dude plans out his gas passing 10 minutes before he crop dust somebody?
Exactly. And part of the proof of that is when we pulled out of Afghanistan, we had that, was it a C-130 that all those people were hanging on, right, as it was moving? That was not a real plane, you guys. That was a float. If those people were that close to the engines when it was moving, would have gotten sucked in. There was no windows in the plane. It was just black marker, whatever the hell it was. More proof that something other than what we were told was happening.
Hey, those same people that tried to get on that C-130 are the same people that believe McDonald's is good for you.
Yeah, exactly. Lovey's mom said CGI.
Careful, 47 likes his McDonald's. Sir.
I know, right? We got to I'm going to have a talk with President Trump about that. In fact, I got this morning. I don't even know if I can show this, but let me see if I can. I was just. Let me see. Here we go. So I don't know if I can get this up on the camera or not, but I got this morning from President Trump saying "Happy birthday" to me. I don't. Can you guys see that? I can't even tell.
Yeah.
Okay. Said "Happy birthday, Sam. You're a true patriot, President Trump." And I mean, I know that I'm sure they send it out to everybody, but the fact that I got it, that one's going in the archives, man. I'm keeping that one. All right. So let's see here. Moving on, if I can get my screens correct here. So yesterday we had Netanyahu at the White House with President Trump, right? And again, I think there's much more going on behind the scenes than most people realize. But President Trump said that Netanyahu has agreed. There. Oh, that was it, Dave. Was that the right one or no?
I think it was.
Let's see. Yes,
Yep,
there it is. Okay, so look at that, you guys, on Dave's screen. There's no windows there. They're just black markered out. And any of these people, oh, I wish we had the one where they are near the engine. If there was anybody near an engine, that's a C-130, right, James?
No, that's probably the new unit, not the Starlifter, but I can't think of the number right now.
But would you agree that if people were in front of those turbine engines, they would have gotten sucked in?
They would look like fly shit.
James is back. The interstateism.
Interstateisms.
Exactly. Thanks for pulling that up, Dave.
That's right off the video, Sam. So as fake as it looks, that's right off the video.
Yeah. Jeez Louise. So James,
take that video and upload it to any AI and ask it, is this AI generated, and see what the answer is.
James John said it's a C-117. Okay.
There you go.
Is that it? Okay, good. Thanks, John. James John. Bubba J said, pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Exactly. Wag the dog, baby. Wag the dog. So anyway, Bibi Netanyahu was at the White House. President Trump announces that Netanyahu's agreed to the Gaza deal. And then during that meeting, President Trump announced the, quote, Board of Peace. Does this have something to do with the Abraham Accords? He's got Tony Blair involved. And then President Trump basically said if Hamas doesn't accept this deal, he's taken the handcuffs and the restraints off of Israel to let them do whatever the hell they want to do. What do you make of it, Alex?
This has gone on for thousands of years in that part of the world. We need allies. The whole situation is muddy. We do have evidence in a post that particular parts of the world are being saved for last. I just ordered another 2 cases of popcorn because October is going to be what is it? James says 13 better shit spreader something. October's coming.
Red October, baby. What do you think, Dave?
Yeah, it's exciting to see, and the information's coming fast. Like today, my buddy's like, "What a waste of taxpayer money," and I'm like, "You sure that's what it was about?" Like they tell you anything with 800 generals of what it consists of, you know. So
exactly, 100%. I agree. All right, so move. Oh, I want to make some honorable mentions here. Charlie, Melissa, Benji, 1959. Traveler, Mary Lise Brown, Kathleen Garcia, Mega Dave, Crystal Zeski, Helpful Honey, Kevin Kiesler, Kim 55, Layson Steele, Wendy Teresa, Towie Bixby, Brian, Kingsgirl 1974, Joy, John Langlow, and Rick Sr., and the list goes on. Thank you all for the birthday gifts. It's truly appreciated. So last story of the day, YouTube agreed to pay President Trump over $24 million to settle a 2021 lawsuit for suspending his account after the January 6th riots. Dave, what do you make of it?
Another win for Trump against all the lawsuits, bringing everything to light, showing what the media and them can't do against him. So,
Yep.
Very
100%.
well welcome.
James?
Well, if President Trump can get $24 million for having his account banned, why can't I have my $24 million for being sidelined? Well, it doesn't have to be $24 million. It could be just a couple for showing some guy that's in a wheelchair with a couple pew-pews with some, you can call him whatever you want.
Don't bring it up, Joe. No, James, don't show him. Oh, look at there's James and Dave. How sweet. James. Alex, what do you make of it?
Truth is stranger than fiction. And we talk about kayfabe. I think you have to set up the narrative. You have to slowly disperse it and let people digest it. And man, not only is my 52nd birthday coming in October, but I think the FAFO is going to be my next tattoo.
Right. And that's exactly what Hegseth said in the meeting this morning. Came right out and said to all of our enemies, FAFO. Just straight out. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. All right, everybody. So where are we at? Holy cannoli, 103,000 likes. You guys are awesome. So we're dancing on my birthday. So let's cue it up. Oh, actually, I'm going to have to turn off.
Oh,
I have to turn off YouTube and all the other channels for this, but we'll be back tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Doug, Skippy, Richard, everybody over on YouTube.
So we do final thoughts for them, Sam, before we dance.
Oh, sure. Okay, let's do final thoughts. James, can you do a final thought?
Since I got a lot of guys around me, I am not fucking dancing out in the middle of the
you are.
soybeans. No,
Come
I'm
on,
not
dude.
It's Sam's birthday.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
All right, I can do that. Well, as harvest continues, hopefully everybody keeps their fingers and toes intact. Let's hope the best is going to come out with the military. Yeah, look at Dave; he's missing one. Let's hope that the military has all their ducks in a row, and we know what we're doing going forward. I think we do. I think it's going to be a really cool plan. I'm looking forward to fiscal year 26 starting tomorrow morning or midnight tonight. It seems to be that me as a veteran, I'm getting my check. So hopefully everybody gets paid tonight at midnight before all that goes down. Looking forward to gold and seeing what happens with the $42 and the $3,500. And I think, Sam, you were pretty close with the 100 trillion, but that's just, Alex, that was some wild math you were doing, but anyway, I'll try and do that too. I don't know where it's at. So, but anyway,
great, James. I'm so glad you joined us on my birthday. Thank you for coming in, bro. I know you're busy.
I'm sure, Sam, can you see what's going on in the background?
I see a big tractor and something. I'm not sure what that
is.
Yeah,
he's filling the semi up with soybeans.
Oh, okay. That is so cool.
So,
and you said fingers and toes. With the size of those tractors, it's arms and legs.
Oh yeah, you get run over with one of them, you're crushed.
Wow. No thanks. I'll pass.
Thanks, you're welcome. We're fighting rain right now. It's coming in on this field, but we're going 18 miles south to another quarter section, so hopefully it'll be dry over there.
Excellent. Dave, final thoughts?
Well, I appreciate everybody joining us today for Sam's birthday and a little bit of the Daily Dispatch. Exciting the news. Let's see what happens this afternoon and tomorrow, and we'll be back to join you tomorrow at 9 a.m. on the West Coast.
Exactly. Alex?
I say it every day. Time is the one thing we can't make more of or buy more of. So use it wisely, spend it wisely. How many people do we know that have not been blessed enough to make a 63rd birthday, right? And we appreciate you taking the time out of your day to spend an hour with us. Community is important, folks, not just your neighbor across the road, which I value very much, but this community here and the messages, the kindness, the questions, the interactiveness, the gifts, and everybody load Sam up. Load Sam up before the dance is over. He deserves it. We appreciate you guys, and I hope everyone has a blessed day. And get ready for Red October, baby.
It's happening, baby. All right, everybody over on YouTube, Facebook, X, and Rumble. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you for being here. Native San Diegan, thank you for the birthday wish. And we'll see you all tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific time. And then I'm going to be signing off on